Hey Internet, this is MiniMishaps Games. I'm Gunter, and I had this big New Year's resolution plan to do more videos. Well, I didn't quite make it in time for New Year's, so we're celebrating the Lunar New Year instead with hopefully several new series, and we're going to have them kind of broken into departments. For today, I'm just going to give you a little preview of each of their work. First, we're going to look at a preview of the Patreon Portraits Saurians group. Next up, Team Glasha has got an excerpt from a Tales from the GetherVerse reading. Meanwhile, in a small tavern in a small village in an obscure part of the Sanfei forest. Henry, it's just some fire beetles. Let's just take care of it ourselves. No need to come all the way into town to put up a help needed sign at the tavern. Janet, it's up to us common folk to keep the gears of the adventuring hero trade oiled and ready. That's just the way of it. We have to find things we need help with so that some up-and-coming adventurer will get their start. Oh, Henry, you have such a big heart for those adventurers. As if in response to their conversation, a green-booted fellow burst through the tavern door. Everyone, I am Pandemonius the Whelming. I have traveled far to come to this place and help save you all from whatever it is that ails you. Has anyone among you need of an adventurer for a great quest? Before Henry and Janet could help the newcomer by letting him help them, an old man with a curly gray beard stood up from the table next to them. Pandemi Williams, you are Skyfell, are you not? Please, commoner, call me Pandemonius, and yes, I have come all the way from another world to help the citizens of... Okay then, don't care, time to go home. The old man waved his hand, opening a swirling portal behind Pandemonius, pulling in chairs and a recently cooked meat pie. But I like it here, and I was just about to... I'm Hatrike Get, and you used my portal without my permission. Goodbye. Portal closed as quickly as it was opened, and Pandemonius was back in whatever world he came from. Get tossed a vial of Bryosap onto the table in front of Janet and Henry. Here, this should help with your beetles. And now we have got Team Grotum with his new sorting system that he got over the holidays. Most of these are toys. There's a spring. We've got a couple of little pieces that we could use for kit bashing. There's some like office supplies and a couple of miniatures as well. So I think there's only these two, and the sheep will need a little base. Now we've got one that's more of a video game theme. We've got these stars that we can use as bases. We've got a bunch of like plastic fish tank that we can use as a terrain. And we've even got a couple of these little Lego bits. So that's fun. We can start a box for that. We've got, this one's got a lot of Legos, but it also has these kind of dollhouse scale pirate miniatures and a couple that... of miniatures that will need either repair or a paint touch-up. So there's some of those Legos again. Desperately needed to get this set up with the different spots for things. We've got a new sorting drawer system that we got over the holidays. So there's a larger mini. We've got some of these washers, Kinder Ire toys, Legos again. We've got more, a couple of things for the pirate box, so we've got some of that. And now putting them back, we're going to have this one be for bases, which you can see where the stars and washers. We've got terrain. Now we've got miniatures. Now this one needs a paint touch up, that one needs a base, and then we actually have a box of miniatures that are mostly ready to use. That one looks like it needs some paint, and those will get sorted back down into the regular miniatures. So we've got needs paint. Next we've got needs a base. We've got some kit bashing stuff. We've got some pirate treasure. We've got some art decoration. we've got some dollhouse scale, we've got some toys, and we've got some Legos, we've got some terrain, we've got those bases again, and we've got minis we can actually use. Next, we've got a short promotional for Team Grimble. Team Grimble Lip is hard at work. We have several projects started, from modules and codices to a world book for an entirely new game system. Join me and my Pandaren assistant Joffrey for videos about publishing. And last but not least, we have got Team Kolpachi putting one of our favorite characters into GetherVerse stats. Today we are asking the question, what if Elmo were in the GetherVerse? Now, we chose Elmo for a couple of reasons. One, it's his birthday. And two, he is an awesome fit for our first class feature. Now, in the GetherVerse play system, you choose 2 of the statistics of the fists and minds. And our first class, alphabetically, that we're focusing on is an acrobat. Now, an acrobat has the 2 stats increased for flexibility and influence. Now, flexibility being that Elmo is a Muppet, there is as flexible as cloth can be. So I would say extreme flexibility for the Muppets. And then influence, which is a charismatic stat that also kind of speaks to his celebrity. So it's a great fit to have those 2 stats be the ones that I think fit Elmo for choosing in the Fists and Minds class. And the other feat that class receives is called Dangerous Crossing. And essentially what this means is that this character can travel along any width of path as long as the path can hold their weight. So with puppeteering and wires and how they animate the Muppets, I figured that pretty much they would be able to travel any width of a path without too much trouble. So again, that acrobat class, a really good fit. Elmo plus flexibility plus influence, and that has been what if Elmo is in the GetherVerse. That's been a little taste of some of our upcoming projects and departments. Hope you enjoy, and let us know in the comments what kind of projects you'd like to see us take on during the new year. Thanks, Internet.